What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about our free picks from yesterday because we were one pick away from the 5-0 sweep, or the 6-0 sweep, I mean. We went 5-1 yesterday. Alex Caruso did it to us again. This is the second sweep he has ruined within the last week. So both of the last two NBA Finals games, NBA Finals games, we have been one pick away from sweeping, and it's been Caruso both times for points. So I'm going to have to fade Caruso unless his line comes down significantly or something. I know his line's already low. He's just not shooting shots. They got blew out last night. Didn't see a blowout, but I will say I did take the Pacers to win last night. Or not to win, but I took the Pacers spread. And I'll show you that slip here. I got some hate on it in the chat because they didn't think they would cover the 12.5-point spread, which is crazy to me. But play $75 here. Pacers and the Phillies won us 125 profit, so way up there into plus money. Then we had this money line here, Detroit Tigers and the Yankees. $200 to win 152. It was a minus 131 odds play. But regardless, guys, yesterday was a really, really good day. We've been killing our free picks as well. We're 8-2 in the last 2 days on our free picks. We've been smashing these free picks. If you guys aren't telling them, make sure you are. Hopefully we can keep that streak going tonight. We did cash a round robin again yesterday on Prizepicks. We had Dollander, Rodon, and then Sanchez in a round robin for these pitching outs. $100 to win 350, 100 to win 200, 100 to win 225, 100 to win 225. So Prizepicks been lighting them up. We lit up CHALKBOARD as well. Logan Webb pitcher win with Spencer Strider, 5.5 Ks. $10 wins 31. So these plays are $10 maxes. These are discounted lines. The strikeouts were, and then this Jalen Williams was a discount that CHALKBOARD allows. On this one, they only let you play up to $10. So that cash, little bankroll builder. The Carlos Rodon, I gave this for free yesterday. This cash, we had Rodon with 0.5 wins with Jalen Williams. $100 wins $219. We had this one on Parlay play that cash. We had another Strider and Siakam slip that cash. $10 to win $49. So it was a nice little 5X slip. Wish we could have played more on it. And then I think that was the last one. No, we do have our sleeper slip over here that cash with Mitchell and Sanchez. 75 to win 150. So really good day yesterday, guys. If you guys do want to get all of our plays, make sure you click that link down in the description. Join our Discord first of all. The Discord is free to join. We're doing giveaways. I'm doing something new now. I'm doing tournament entries, and I'm picking random people to participate in tournaments, which they just send a 2-pick slip. It's all explained in the Discord. Join if you would like to be a part of these tournaments. They're fun. And gives you guys something to do in the chat as well. But also, if you guys do want to get all of our plays for $10 a week or $25 a month, less than $1 a day, you get every single slip we post, every money line, every player prop, a list of the props just so you can make your own slips. I'm telling you guys you want to be a part of it, and we would love to have you in there. You can get a free month sign up for any partnered app: CHALKBOARD, Underdog, Parlay Play, Sleeper, Better, NOVIG, and Dabble. Any of those 7 apps, use our code, make the minimum deposit, and then send me a screenshot, and I'll get you added for a free month. You can get up to 7 full months for free. So I just want to throw that out there, guys. I am picking a winner from our last video to win a free month of VIP. So make sure you guys drop a like and a comment on this video. If this video gets 250 likes, I'm going to pick another comment to win a free month. So let's pick our winner from yesterday. Winner from yesterday's video is going to be for Landon Alexander, 7070. Let's go, baby. Almost had that sweep yesterday, he said. So, yeah, we were really, really close. Send me a message on Discord, Landon. I will get you added for a free month of VIP. Appreciate the love and support from every single one of you guys. And let's jump into our MLB and our WNBA player props of the day. So I've got 2 WNBA props as well as 3 baseball props that I like. So 5 total picks. They're all going to cash today. I can feel it. I really like these. One of them is going to be a little bit risky in my opinion, but the other ones are, honestly, I'm very, very confident in. So let's go ahead and jump into our first one. We're going to jump into our first, the riskiest one in my opinion. Now, in my gut feeling, this is the riskiest. In terms of actually cashing, this could be the freest one, so we'll see. But it's going to be for our girl, A'ja Wilson. I'm taking the Las Vegas Aces, A'ja Wilson, under 40.5 PRA. Now, I will say, this is one of those players that can drop 50. We've already seen. Look at her last season. She only went under this 57% last season, but she went under 6 of 8 games this season so far. Her head-to-head data versus Seattle is under 7 of her last 8 games, averaging 35 PRA, so way under. This line is really, really high. Yes, she can drop 35, 39 points, whatever. She's definitely going to have the opportunities, but as of right now, I don't see her giving are getting 41 PRA. So if you look at Seattle's points, rebounds, and assist defense, overall it's 6th, 8th, and 6th, which is middle of the pack in every single category. If you go to the center position, they have a top 3 defense. To the forwards, it's 9th, 7th, 10th. And then to the guards, it's a top 3 defense in every single category. So very good defensive team Seattle is. I don't think AJ Wilson's getting 41 PRA, and there's not really a whole lot more to say to that. So I'm going to pull AJ up right here. I'm just going to type in Wilson. I didn't put the apostrophe, but she does have a promo for 9.5 boards if you guys wanted to play that, but I'm not going to touch that myself. Looking at her PRA under 40.5, you got a regular line payout here, 1.76x. I believe it's going to be the same on Prizepicks. We can check WNBA. We'll come over here, type in Wilson. PRA, so 40.5. Yeah, it's going to be the same payout on PRA. And yeah, so AJ Wilson you can get pretty much on any category that you want. I was wondering, I got worried. I was like, low balance, $20. I was like, what? And I realized I'm not logged in on Prizepicks. But that little red number, that little red message scared me. I was like, wait, what do you mean a low balance? But anyways, AJ Wilson is going to be pick number 1. Not much more to say about it. Like to play, and I'm going to lock in the under. So that's going to be pick number 1. Jumping into our second play for WNBA, we're going to be taking one of our promos over on Parlay Play. Code Fantasy Aces on Parlay Play gets you that free month of VIP as well as the deposit match. We're taking Paige Bueckers. I think that's how you say her last name. I'm just going to call her Paige because I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it. But over 14.5 points is a 1.4x. If you lock in these two, you get a 2.7x. Now they're doing it to me again. I've got a payout boost here. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to not take this payout boost. I'm going to have to just lock in a $10 slip to get rid of the boost, because the boost is only good for $10 and you can't take it, you can't toggle it off, which is messy. And if I were to accidentally lock in that $10 payout boost with the promo, I wouldn't be able to lock in the promo again. So had to get rid of that boost real quick. PRA under, and now you can see, yes, a 2.46x is your original line payout on this. So I'm locking in $250 on this play. I really like this slip, and I'm going to be locking it in. It's right there. I'm going to come over here to track picks. You guys can see. Yeah, I got both of them because I got the $10 entry. But regardless, AJ Wilson under 40.5 PRA, then Paige over 14.5 points. I'm going to pull up Paige real quick, pull up how she's done this season so far. Points, original line 17.5, so obviously you're getting a discount here. Last 5 games. So this season she's played 9 games. Obviously, it's her first season, rookie year. 6 of her last 9 games, she has cashed 67% hit rate. She's cashed 5 straight games. She's averaging 17.6 points per game. She only went under 3 of her first 4, and now she's been dominant. So if you look at her minutes, she's averaging 35 minutes per game. She played 38 minutes in her last 3. It's a good matchup versus Connecticut. So looking at Connecticut, I think it's the Suns. Yeah, the Sun, they give up the worst. They give up more points than any other team in the league right now. 13th, 87.8 points per game. If you go to the guard position, it's the second worst defense in terms of points allowed to guards, giving up almost 50 points per game to guards. Head-to-head data, she has 1 game versus Connecticut this season so far. She had 21 points. She shot 10 field goal attempts. She shot 80%. She has shot 1 3, and she shot 6 free throws. So she went way over, but she did shoot lights out. If you look at her on the season, she's averaging 14 field goal attempts per game. She shot 20 shots pretty much in her last 3 games, 19, 19, and 18, and she's averaging 3 3-point attempts per game. So she's getting tons of volume. She shot 5 threes her last game, missed all 5. Like I said, the Sun do not have a very good defense in general, and especially to the guard position. So got to lock in our girl Paige on this one. I think she gives us 15 points tonight. You guys can already see we locked in that pick. If you were to play it over here on Prizepicks without the boost, 250, it'd be a 2.25x. So you get a whole 0.25x value by playing it on Parlay Play, which is why I recommend playing it on Parlay Play. And that's why you have these apps, guys. All these apps are fighting for your attention. Every single app wants you to play on that platform. They're all giving you boost. If you look at Sleeper fights Prizepicks for the tacos. They try to copy the tacos sometimes, but they'll lower it by 1 more. They all want you to play on that platform. Each platform is going to have their own bonuses. And that's why I say I recommend having every single one of them. That way you can take advantage of these platforms. Even if you don't have a huge bankroll on each one, you can just play around on the apps and take advantage of these boosts. But you can see Paige was one of them. Like that play a lot. and I locked her in for $250. So if you guys want to tell, that slip is there. Let's get everything swapped over to baseball. We are going to be running into some baseball plays now, and I'm going to give you guys my 3 favorite baseball plays on the board right now. So the first one is going to be for our man Jacob deGrom. We are taking deGrom over 17.5 pitching outs. We're betting on him to go 6 innings. He cashed us out. We played him the other day. He cashed us. He's cashed it 5 of his last 6 games. He's only cashed it 7 of 14 on the season. He did have a very slow start. I will say deGrom is very injury prone. He was hurt all season last year. You can look last year, he only had 3 games, and he only pitched 3 innings in those 3 games. So he's a guy who is one of the best pitchers in the league if he can stay healthy. So I like this matchup today. They're playing in Pittsburgh versus the Pirates. It is more of a hitter's park in Pittsburgh, so it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit rougher on the pitchers today, but deGrom's good going against a terrible offense. If we look at the Pittsburgh offense, they're pretty much bottom 5 in every single category. They have a 228 batting average, a 309 on-base percentage, and a 648 OPS. If you look at deGrom on the season, he's 6-2 on the season. He has a 2.19 ERA and a 0.91 WHIP. So very, very good pitcher. He's been dealing. Very high strikeout pitcher. Lately, he hadn't been getting quite as many Ks, but I think he was right at 11 towards the beginning of the season, even when he wasn't going very many innings. But now he's down to 8.74. So still a high strikeout pitcher, still one of my favorites, and I gotta lock in deGrom to go 6 innings. Like this play, I'm gonna pull up deGrom over here on RotoWire. We're gonna take a look at the hitting matchup versus deGrom. So I'm gonna click deGrom. We're gonna scroll down here. We're gonna look at this batting lineup and how they've hit off of him before. So there's been a couple of people that's hit on him a lot, and then there's pretty much no data for every other batter. So if you look at McCutchen, he has 27 at-bats, 7 hits. His OPS is only a 535. With 27 at-bats, he's seen deGrom a lot. He just doesn't do anything. He can't hit off of him. If you look at Cruz is a different example. He's 6 at-bats and 3 hits with a home run. He's pretty much wore deGrom out a little bit in those 6 at-bats with a 1.6 OPS. But nobody else has done anything other than Frazier, who has 10 at-bats and 4 hits, 2 RBIs, which is a 900. 900 OPS is good. 1.6 is phenomenal. 500 is terrible. And then you got 0. So none of these other batters have even seen him, which is really, really good for deGrom when you're going against an elite pitcher and you haven't seen him before. It's going to be very hard to hit off of him. So deGrom, going 6 innings. I like to play. We've already locked him in on Prizepicks. Hopefully he's still, well, he's right here, so I should be able to just drop the drop down arrow. So 1.5x on parlay play if you want to lock him in. And we're going to compare value. Once again, guys, we're going to compare value on Prizepicks to make sure you're getting the best value on these plays. Pitching outs, deGrom, 17.5. We're going to see which one pays more, Prizepicks or parlay play on this slip. So got deGrom locked in. Jumping into our second pitching out prop of the day. This one's going to be for our man Hunter Brown, another elite pitcher, Houston's pitcher. He's been dominant this season going against the Angels. The Angels are not a very good hitting team. We saw that versus the Yankees as well. But if you come down here, let's take a look at their offense. Their offense is pretty much last in every category. 29th in batting average at 228 batting average. Their on-base percentage is ranked 29th at 29.6%, which is anything under 30 is pretty much horrendous. OPS is a 696, 23rd in ranked. And then if you look at our man Hunter Brown, he's 8-3 on the season. He has a 188 ERA, which is phenomenal, and then a .93 WHIP. So our man Hunter Brown has been absolutely dealing this entire season. If you look at him, he's cashed just 7 of his last 10 games. If you look at him on the season, he's cashed it 11 of 14 games. He's had a few games where he got lit up a little bit versus the Reds, versus Tampa Bay, and then they're versus Cleveland. But other than that, man, he's killed it. He's pitched 7 versus Minnesota. Decent offense in the Twins. Head-to-head data. I think there's some head-to-head data. Yeah, he's cashed it two straight games versus the Angels, which were both from last season, and went a full 6 innings. So if you look at his pitch count, he's averaging 95.6 pitches per game. And then he's went over 100 pitches in a few games this season already. Has a long leash. Going to go 6 innings tonight. I feel it. And really, really like this play. So Hunter Brown is going to be pick number 2. So type in Hunter Brown, come down here, pitching outs is a 1.4x. If you were to lock in this slip on parlay play, you got a 2.1x slip. I think it's a 2.25 on Prizepicks. I'm not 100% on that one. So it's 2x. So you got better value on parlay play. Parlay play's listening to me. Maybe they're watching the videos. I don't know, but I told them like to make me play on their platform as much as I was, they're going to have to fix the value, and the value was going back down, but they brought it back. So you can see now, guys, it's better to play this on parlay play. $27 difference, which adds up. When you do that over 3 or 4 slips, that's $100 difference, guys. I'm telling you, get parlay play if you haven't. Code Fantasy Aces. We're locking in this $250 slip right now. We're gonna come over here to track picks, show you guys it's real. The WNBA slip is right here, and then we got the deGrom and Hunter Brown locked in, 250 to win 527. So let's pull Hunter Brown up right now, see how this offense hits off of him. So Hunter Brown, come down here. We can look at this lineup. Not much data at all, really. I mean, less than 10 at-bats pretty much from every single player. OPS 452, not nothing we need to worry about. 533, don't need to worry about that. The 1.17, you got Ward, who has 7 at-bats, 3 hits, 2 walks. That's why his is high. His honestly isn't that good. I mean, it's decent. The 1.1 OPS is obviously good, but if you look at his slug percentage, 571, and then on base is 55%. So he gets on base a lot, but that's from 2 walks as well. But anyways, if you look at 5 at-bats, 0 hits, 167. So nothing really to worry about here in terms of Hunter Brown threatening wise from these hitters. So Hunter Brown should be a green light to go, and I like this play a lot for Hunter Brown. So then jumping into our final play of the day, my favorite pitcher win today is going to be for our man Max Fried. So we got Fried. You guys already know. Okay, why is it not letting me type? All right, you guys know Max Fried is one of my favorite pitchers. I say it every single video just because he's played for the Braves before. I liked him when he was at the Braves, or when he was playing for the Braves, and now he's playing for the Yankees. It is what it is. Max Fried has made me a lot of money this season already, and I'm hoping he continues to do this. So pitcher win. You can see pitcher win is on the board. It's plus 115 odds. Plus money to get this pitcher win, which is very, very good value if you guys wanted to bet it on DraftKings. Now, I'm just saying, I don't like using the pitcher wins here because it has the same format as a double-double, so you can't really tell. So what I do is I hit pitching outs, and then we're going to look at this. So he has to go at least 5 innings, so 14.5 pitching outs. He's done it every game except for one. He's going against Baltimore. The Orioles are not a very good team in terms of offense. If you look at their offense, ranked bottom of the pack in every category. 214 batting average, 288 on base percentage, and a 589 OPS. The worst OPS in the league, by the way. So Max Fried, he's 92 on the season. He's going to be 10-2 tonight. 1.9 ERA and a 0.95 WHIP. I will say Judge has been struggling a little bit on these hits. That being said, the Yankees' offense is just far superior to this Baltimore team. Fried is a far superior pitcher. He's pitching against Sugano. Sugano's not a bad pitcher. I will say that. He's 5-4 on the season. He's a 3.38 ERA and a 1.14 WHIP. I just don't see him pitching like Max Fried. I think he gives up at least an earned run. If you look at his last game, he had 0 earned runs. He didn't give up any. His head-to-head data, he went 5 innings. He didn't give up a lot. But I do think that he gives up a run today, and I think the Yankees come out here, and I think they get a dub on him. So that's just my opinion. I like Max Fried a lot. Yankees, let's see here. Let's find this game. We're going to look at both pitchers and see how the opposing team hits off of that pitcher. So, all right, am I blind? I just can't find the Yankees game. There it is. So Max Fried, we'll scroll down. Not a whole lot of data. The only OPS that's over 1, which is what we're looking for, is here Henderson, who has 2 at-bats and 1 hit. So, I mean, let's be honest, guys. There's nothing here that's even threatening at all. And we're going to go to this Baltimore side. We're going to see how the Yankees hit off of Sugano. So coming down here, not a lot of data either, but top 3 batters. If you look at Judge and Bellinger, Judge has 3 at-bats, 2 hits. Bellinger has 2 at-bats, 1 hit. Grisham has 3 and 1. Like, it's just a better offense, man. You just can't compare the 2 teams, in my opinion. I think that Yankees get another dub tonight. And I like to play. Yankees money lines minus 240 if you wanted to lock in Yankees money lines. I'm going to do that. I'm just throwing it out there. But it is there if you guys want to lock it in. So those are our 5 picks. Let's do a little recap of them. I locked in 2 slips over here. We got AJ Wilson under 40.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We had Paige Bueckers over 14.5 points. We have deGrom over 17.5 pitching outs. Hunter Brown over 17.5 pitching outs. And then we got Max Fried to record a pitcher win. So lock them in if you like them, guys. Fade them if you don't. Hope you guys have an awesome day. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video after we get that sweep, because I'm feeling the sweep tonight, guys. We're keeping these free picks rolling. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow.